And yet again, one more remarkable year has passed. Today, we are standing at the edge of academic year 2025-26. But when we look back, we reflect upon a journey full with excellence, perseverance, and accomplishment. Looking back, we see a year replete with success stories and cherished memories. With immense honor and profound privilege, I extend a cordial welcome to you all on this prestigious occasion of 63rd Annual Day of RIE Bhubaneswar. I take immense pleasure in welcoming our chief guest, Professor Dr. Prakash Chandra Agarwal sir, who had been the former principal of RIE Bhubaneswar and is the reigning joint director of NCERT New Delhi. Sir, your profound leadership in the field of education is an inspiration to many. We have with us the Honorable Director of IIT Bhubaneswar, respected Professor Shripad Karmalkar sir, as the guest of honor of today's evening. We thank you, sir, for sparing some of your valuable time to inspire us. I also extend my deepest gratitude to our Principal Ma'am, Professor Dr. Mansi Goswami Ma'am, for her unwavering guidance and visionary support. I also welcome Student Council Advisor Lakshmidhar Behra sir, and also the Joint Advisor, Lieutenant Professor Rashmi Rekha Shetty ma'am. May I please request all the dignitaries to have their seat on the stage, please? Let's welcome the dignitaries with a applause. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for being here. Shubham karoti kalyanam, aragyam dhanasampada, shatru buddhi vinashayo, dipajyoti namastute. Now may I please request our respected dignitaries to ignite the auspicious lamp of wisdom to formally inaugurate the evening. Sir, ma'am, please. I'd also request the student volunteer for the welcome song.
Hello. Shubham karoti kalyanam arogyam dhana sampadan. Shubham karoti kalyanam आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशानं दीपज्योति नमोऽस्तु ते नमोऽस्तु ते नमोऽस्तु ते सागमपा सानिधपमगनिरिगमा पमगमगरिनिरिसा गमपा हंसवाहिनी ज्ञानदायिनी हंसवाहिनी ज्ञानदायिनी ज्ञान का भंडार दे शारदे वरदे ज्ञान का भंडार दे शारदे वरदे
Thank you so much, student volunteers. Now may I please request our respected principal ma'am, Professor Dr. Mansi Goswami ma'am, for the welcoming address and introduction of guests. Ma'am, please.
Good afternoon, one and all present over here. I extend a hearty welcome to each one of you present in this occasion. I extend a warm welcome to our Honorable Joint Director of NCERT, Professor P.C. Agrawal ji, as chief guest on this occasion. I genuinely welcome our respected Director of IIT Bhubaneswar, Professor Sripath Karmalkar sir, as our guest of honor. I also welcome Professor Lakshmidhar Behera, Advisor Student Council, RI Bhubaneswar. I welcome Professor Lakshmi Rekha Sethi, Joint Advisor of Student Council. I also welcome all heads of departments of RI. I sincerely welcome Headmaster PM Sri DM School. I welcome faculty members of RI Bhubaneswar, teachers of PM Sri DM School, invited guests and dignitaries, staff of this institute, members of Alumni Association, representatives from other universities, principals of MOU institutes. I also greet my dear students on this occasion. I also greet my dear PhD scholars who are awarded and who are ongoing PhD scholar for joining this celebration. I greet everyone present here and I extend my hearty welcome for their bright presence to cheer us in our annual day celebration. In a very briefly, I will inform you this house, the significant events of this institute during 2025 and 26. The first news came that the DM school of this institute was declared under PMC scheme as per minute of the PAB held on 9th July 2025. Now our DM school is designated as PM3 DM school. The institute signed Memorandum of Understanding with UNESCO on 14th October 2025 at UNESCO headquarters, New Delhi. The UNESCO Regional Office of South Asia, in collaboration with the Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar, organized a 3-day workshop from 29th to 31st of October on integrating health and well-being into pre-service teacher education program. Orientation program for National Resource Group on role and responsibility of teacher education institutes for implementation of Ullas program was held from 18th to 20th November 2025. The institute signed Memorandum of Understanding with Dibakar Patnaik Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, DPIASC, Baharampur, Odisha, and Dev Sangha Institute of Professional Studies and Educational Research, DIPSCR, Devghar, Jharkhand, on 29 December 2025. The institute organized Prakriti Mela from 28th to 22nd January, where near about 1,500 school students from Bhubaneswar participated in the activities. The institute conducted a 3-day national level competition called Samriddhi 2026 on art integrated pedagogy from 27 to 29 January 2026. The event highlighted the importance of art integrated learning in enhancing classroom pedagogy with participation from teachers across various states and union territories of India. RI Bhubaneswar successfully conducted phase-wise capacity building program for 450 heads and principals of PMC schools of Odisha during October 2025 to January 2026. Orientation program for teacher education institutes for the implementation of Ullas was held on 30th January 2026. organized a 3-day National School Counselor Summit from 6 to 8 February 2026 on mental well-being, bringing together over 180 participants from across India. The summit provided a platform for sharing best practices and emphasized collaborative efforts among schools. The special monitor of National Human Rights Commission, Professor Kanhaiya Tripathi, for Human Rights Education and Gender Equality, visited this institute on 21st of March 2026. As per the advice of NHRC, a human rights cell has been constituted in this institute. The most significant news of the year for all of us is that the Ministry of Education, Government of India, by notification number 9.1/2022 U3A dated 30th March 2026 has declared NCERT New Delhi consisting 6 constituent units as an institution. It is a deemed university under distinct category. So this is in brief, I just pointed out few of the significant events of this institute. Sir, today we have got our chief guest as who was a former principal in this institute, and he has an immense contribution for this institute. He was a very long-served principal of this institute. So we are very happy to get our very own Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal ji as chief guest of this beautiful evening. Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal is Joint Director NCERT since May 23, 2025 and is a Professor of Physics since 2009. He has experience of more than 3 decades of research and teaching, including academic administration. He has worked as Principal Regional Institute of Education during 2017 to 2025. He was also the Dean of Faculties, Faculty of Pedagogical Studies at Utkal University, Bhubaneswar during March 2019 to May 2025. Additionally, he has been the President's nominee for Selection Committee of Academic Staff Appointments in institutions such as NITs, IIEST, SIPPUR and UPSC since 2023. He holds significant roles as chairperson, member of high-level committee under NCT, NCERT, NIOS and multiple state and central universities. His expertise extends to serving as a subject expert and nominee in selection committees for teaching position in institutions such as CUJ Ranchi, CUO Koraput, NCERT, NIPA, NITs, UPSC and IIS University Jaipur. He has demonstrated research innovation by securing 2 patents. He has been instrumental in signing of MOUs of international and national importance in the field of education. Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal sir has published 72 research papers in science education, metallic glasses and superconductivity. Attended 42 national and international conferences, presented 51 papers at national and international conference. He has completed 16 research projects and co-authored 9 books and guided numerous research students. He has been providing leadership role in conducting national and state level training programs for faculty members of SCRTs and diets and educational administration, especially for those states and UTs located in eastern part of India at RI Bhubaneswar, NCERT. His contribution include coordinating regional, national and international educational programs and conferences. Professor Agrawal is recipient of many prestigious awards: National Best Teacher Educator Award NCT 2019, National Rural Talent Scholarship, Rajasthan Board of Secondary Education, Ajmer Scholarship for College Education, CSIR Junior and Senior Research Fellowship, UGC Research Associateship for postdoctoral, etc. He is actively involved in the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020. Most significantly, the preparation of National Curriculum Framework for Foundational Stage 2022, NCFFS 2022, National Curriculum Framework for School Education 2023, NCFSC 2023, foundational literacy and numeracy and large-scale assessment. Presently, Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal sir is working as Joint Director, and now as this NCERT has been declared as an university, he is now instrumental for the transformation of this NCERT to an deemed university of distinct category. So we expect many more such achievements from our Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal sir. So now it is our privilege, our pleasure to get the director of IIT Bhubaneswar. Very prestigious institute of Bhubaneswar is IIT Bhubaneswar. So sir, I welcome you for this celebrating our annual day with our students and our dignitaries, our guests. Sir, I will read out your short profile. You have a very big profile. So I am reading out in short. Professor Shripad Karmalkar is director of IIT Bhubaneswar. He has expertise in semiconductor devices and education. He obtained BTech in 1983 and obtained PhD in 1989 in electrical engineering from IIT Madras. Prior to joining IIT Bhubaneswar, he was at IIT Madras as a faculty of electrical engineering for about 3 decades and head of the Teaching Learning Center for 2 years. He has received the 2006 Bikram Sarabhai Award for Research. In 2007, he has received IBM Faculty Award for Research and Teaching. In 2021, he has received VLSI Society of India Best Faculty Award for contribution in the area of teaching, popularizing and creating some of the best minds in microelectronics in the last 30 years. He was the President's nominee to the IIT Council for contribution in education, science or technology. He was an editor of IEEE Transaction on Education. He has served as a member in several national and state level academic research and administration committees. He is a strong exposure of holistic education and a multilingual scholar. Professor Karmalkar can read, write and speak Bengali, Hindi, Marathi and can converse in Telugu, Tamil and to an extent of Sanskrit. So you can count down how many languages. So you can see the epitome of NEP 2020 as a multilingual. He is here. I have requested him that he will speak in all this language one line at least. He was the Vice Chairman of JEE 2006 and Chairman of JEE 2007 operation in the South Zone. His contribution in the field of education include 3 widely viewed online video courses on solid-state devices, semiconductor device modeling and introduction to research. He has also conducted solely or jointly over 80 faculty development sessions on various aspects of how teachers can make a difference in institution, including IITs, IJRs, NITs, and IIIT. He was the head of the Teaching Learning Center at IITM during 2019 to 2022. He is a member of the Advisory Committee of Odisha Semiconductor Manufacturing and Fabless Policy, Government of Odisha. As you may be knowing, this is the very new project which has come as the semiconductor producing state for the first time. And he is the member of the Advisory Committee. Congratulations, sir, for bringing semiconductor to the state like Odisha. He was co-chair of the semiconductor track of CII National Forum on Industry Academia Partnership for R&D and Innovation. He was a member of the Governing Council of CNS, Center for Nano and Soft Matter Sciences, and National Working Group on Nanotechnology set up by the Department of Information Technology, Government of India. Sir, I am very sorry, very shortly, very briefly, I have given your introduction. You have many more achievements in your career. So once again, sir, I invite you, I welcome you, and we are very happy to get you here, sir. We are very privileged to get both this, our chief guest and guest of honor. Both of them are very reputed, our chief guest. They are good orator also. So on this day of annual day, we will celebrate with them, we will listen to them, and I hope all of you will enjoy this evening with their utmost satisfaction. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the kind words and a kind introduction to our guest. Now, it's time to felicitate our respected guest of honor and chief guest. May I please request our respected principal, ma'am, Professor Dr. Mansi Goswami, ma'am, to facilitate our chief guest, Professor Dr. Prakash Chandra Agarwal, sir, who is the director of NCERT New Delhi. I would ask for a round of applause for our respected dignitaries. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, may I please request our Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. Now I request our respected principal, ma'am, to felicitate the director of IIT Bhubaneswar, Professor Shripad Karmalkar, sir, with utmost dignity. Thank you so much, sir, for being here, and ma'am. Now, may I please request our Student Council Advisor, Professor Dr. Lakshmidhar Behra, sir, to felicitate our respected principal, ma'am. Today we have with us the respected members of Alumni Association of RIE Bhubaneswar. May I please request them to felicitate our dignitaries. We have the President of Alumni Association with us and other dignitaries. Once again, a thanks to all the esteemed guests for being here today. Now it's time to presentation of annual report by the Professor Lakshmidhar Behra, sir, who is the advisor of Student Council. May I please request, sir, to have the speech, please.
So good afternoon, esteemed guests, faculty members, staff, media personnel, teachers of DM School, PMC DM School. It is with great pleasure that we gather here today to celebrate the 63rd annual function of the Students' Council. So our heartfelt gratitude goes to Professor Prakash Chandra Agrawal sir, Joint Director NCERT New Delhi, for his gracious presence. We are honored to have with us Professor Sripad Kalnkar, Director IIT Bhubaneswar, for his gracious presence. We are also honored to have with us our principal, Professor Manasi Goswami ma'am, for her presence along with distinguished colleagues, alumni members, and dedicated administrative staff and students of this institution. As the advisor of Student Council, I take this opportunity to present the 63rd Annual Report of Student Council 25-26. The annual day serves as a culmination of anticipation, recognizing and celebrating dedicated efforts and achievement of students of this institution. The Student Council 25-26 was established on 17th of October 25, and it elected 24 class representatives, those who have pledged their commitment under the guidance and leadership of Professor Manasi Goswami, our esteemed principal. The Student Council activities include games and sports, cultural activities, science and mathematics activities, literary activities, social science, pedagogic activities, and the institution magazine. Additionally, the Council actively engages in initiatives promoting institutional growth and community welfare. Furthermore, the Council facilitates participation in various curricular activities, providing students with opportunities to showcase their talents, skills, and competencies. The Institute conducted a series of literary competitions on 16th and 17th of March 26 under literary activities. The events aimed at encouraging creativity, critical thinking, multilingual expression among the students. Competitions were held in English, Hindi, Bengali, and Odia, and included debate, extempore speech, poetry recitation, and essay writing. Students showcased their talents and linguistic skills across the events, making the day a celebration of language and ideas. The most successful point of intellectual engagement culminated in the Chancellor Debate competition, where students of our institution showcased the oratory powers on different areas during 27th to 29th of March 26, and 6 students of our institution, they participated. Sonu Das, Swastik Parida, Supratik Chakravarti, Dipsika Bhaumik, Krisika, and Khushi Singh, they participated in the Chancellor Debate competition. Inter-house sports competitions are crucial for holistic development of the students and fostering teamwork, healthy competitions, and promoting physical fitness. The inter-house sports competition of RI Bhubaneswar commenced on 9th of February 26. The winners are cricket, Prithvi, volleyball, men's Prithvi, table tennis, men's Saurya, chess, men's Saurya, football, men's Prithvi, badminton, men's Saurya, basketball, men's Prithvi House, and lawn tennis, men's Luna House. Inter-house tournaments and inter-college events added the depth of these games and sport areas. And this year, a total 97 students participated in the intercollegiate, RISM, East Zone tournament, and All India University competitions. Students have participated in 11 intercollegiate events, which is organized by our affiliated university, Utkal University. And during the tournament, our boys and girls, the team have won sports, that is football match second, table tennis second, volleyball second, and chess championship first. Our few outstanding students, Oliva Kuzur, Anuradha Kumari, got selected to represent Utkal University in the zonal level competitions. And Anuradha Kumari won 3rd prize in the university chess competition, which was organized at FM University, Baleshwar. The RISM Regional Institute Students Meet was held from 9th to 13th of March 26 at RI Mysuru, and our students participated in this event and they got many prizes in the event. On 28th of February 26, our institution celebrated National Science Day organized by Science and Mathematics Activities Society. And Professor S. Vedanta, Professor in Physics and Chief Coordinator from Center of Interdisciplinary Sciences, Niger, was the chief guest. In recognition of academic excellence, we commend the top achievers across the programs, and Alumni Association of RI Bhubaneswar, they are awarding all the awards to the students. So notable students include Jyotirmoyi Chenara from BSc B.Ed PCM, Dibyajyoti Samantaray from BSc B.Ed CBZ, Anu Chaurasia BA B.Ed, Pratyusha Chaudhary from 2-year B.Ed Science, Roma Pal B.Ed Arts, Asarani Sahu from M.Ed program. The 61st athletic meet of our institution was organized on 2nd and 3rd of March 26. The event witnessed enthusiastic participation from students who showcased their athletic powers across various tracks and field events. The highlight of the closing ceremony was the presence of Mohammad Jafar Iqbal, international B1 category cricketer, as the chief guest during the valedictory address. The Pedagogy Association organized inter-house competitions, and this year the theme was very innovative, and the theme was innovative teaching with no cost and low cost learning teaching material. It was held on 13th of April 2026, and the magazine activities of our institution has been completed, and today the institute magazine, that is Pratibimb, will be released. During this period, the Social Science Association also organized multiple competitions on 9th and 10th of April 26, and all these activities addressed the social concerns, social issues, and pedagogy of social sciences. The 2-day cultural programs of this institution was held on 16th and 17th of April, and the event reflected the institute's commitment to nurturing students' creativity, cultural awareness, holistic development. Different activities and competitions have been organized, including flower decoration, solo classical dance, solo freestyle dance, group skit, solo song, instrumental music, and group classical dance on the first day. The second day witnessed spirited performance in Rangoli competition, group song, solo folk dance, mono acting, group folk dance, and group freestyle dance. Students participated with great enthusiasm, filling the campus with energy and artistic expression. 3 cadets, Senior Under Officer Ankita Priya from BSc B.Ed 3rd year, attended the event of health and hygiene under the pre-Sainik camp and IGC camp. Cadet Anushka Bora and Cadet Sumita Mandal attended the event JDFS and got the prestigious opportunity to attend the pre-Thal Sainik camp of IGC camp. Ankita Priya and Lipsa Priyadarsan Das were selected to attend the Special National Integration Camp in Tura, Meghalaya. Lipsa Priyadarsan Das, NCC cadet, achieved an extraordinary feat by securing first position in the dance competition, competing against participants from all 17 directorates of India. This is not just a personal achievement, it is a matter of immense pride that Cadet Lisarani Nayak qualified at the IGC level pre-RDC camp, demonstrating creativity, intelligence, and forward-looking ability. Out of 600 cadets, so in a camp, 10 students were selected for the idea and innovation competencies in Vijayawada, and out of the 10 students, 3 cadets are from our institution, Rohan Tarafdar, Hrithik Roshan Pal, and Sasank Pandey. So we congratulate all of them. It is a proud moment for our college that our NCC cadet, Soumik Somaranjan Barik, has been honored with the prestigious NCC Best Award 2025. We are also proud to share that the prestigious CWS scholarship awarded to nearly 500 students across India, and recognizing the talent, the Odisha Directorate, from here 30 to 35 students participated, and two scholarships have been awarded to two of our cadets, Rohan Tarafdar and Arjun Kumar Raj. Three cadets from our institution, from boys wing, Wasim Hassan, Somik Samaranjan Barik, and Akash Tripura. So they have been selected for the pre-RDC camp. Raju Kumar Thakur and Akash Tripura have been selected for the Nehru Institution Mountaineering Camp at Uttarakanchi. We are also delighted that Akash Tripura has been selected and attended SNISC camp at New Delhi during PM rally, adding another achievement and glory to the NCC wing of our institution. On March 2026, a blood donation camp was organized by IQAC, NCC, and NSS of our institution in collaboration with Alumni Association supported by Indian Red Cross Society, Odisha State Branch. The NSS unity of RI Bhubaneswar participated World Environment Day. The day's events featured Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, and mega blood donation camp was organized in Utkal University where our students participated. 30 student volunteers were engaged in a dual focused program that combined morning sanitation drives to improve community health with evening sessions centered on play-based experiential learning aligned with National Education Policy 2020. Smaranika Samal of BA B.Ed represented Odisha at the national level Viksit Bharat Young Leaders Dialogue 2026 from 9 to 12 January 26 at New Delhi on the occasion of National Youth Day. So we congratulate her. The students of the institution have showcased exceptional brilliance in the state level debate competition organized by the Information and Public Relations Department of Government of Odisha, and it was held during the Citizen Awareness Workshop on RTI Act 2005. Hrusikesh Pradhan of M.Ed second year got first position in ODI essay. Chandan Kumar Mahanta, BSc B.Ed third year, got second position in ODI essay. And Shraddhanjali Sahu, B.Ed first year, got third position in English essay competition. So an interaction session was held with Alumni Association of RI Bhubaneswar with our student coordinators, all conveners of different activities, and the students and CRs, they have been guided by all our alumni members. So we thank alumni members for their kind support and guidance. As we reflect on these achievements, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all involved chairpersons of various committees, conveners, joint advisors, student coordinators, volunteers, faculty members, judges, volunteers, and administrative personnel for their continuous support and dedications. Special appreciation is reserved for Professor Manasi Goswami ma'am, principal, whose dynamic leadership has been instrumental in guiding the student council activities throughout the session. The endeavors of the student council thus stand as a testament to the collective spirit and commitment of our students and faculty members, fostering a vibrant culture of learning, engagement, and community service within our institution, which has implication outside the institution. Thank you very much.
for the release of the Institute magazine, may I please request Debushmita to conduct the program next.
The board of editors who have worked hard for the Institute magazine includes Chief Editor Dr. Jeena KG Madam, Section Editor Dr. Debabrata Bagui Sir, Ms. Manisha Dash Ma'am, Dr. Sarvesh Modia Sir, Dr. Devashish Mahapatra Sir, Dr. Rahul Sahana Sir, and student coordinators who work with them, Mr. Rishikesh Pradhan, AMID 2024-26, Ms. Shupriya Pradhan, AMID 2025-27, and Ms. Shraddhanjali Sahu, BA 2025-27. They have taken out their precious time and have worked so hard for our Institute magazine. Thank you to all of them for giving their precious time, as well as all their coordination is necessary for this Institute magazine. I want everyone a round of applause for all of them. Now, I would like to call Devaparna Didi again on the stage to continue the program.
Competitions are not just for winning. It is about the fire it ignites within us that transcends our own limits. We have witnessed the fire in every performance, every cheer, and each and every house. There were a lot of inter-house competitions this year, and the wait is finally over. When the trophies will find a home today, the spirit of excellence and resilience of the every house already made this event a great success. Now finally, it's time to see the throne finally goes to which house. So firstly, I'd like to announce the name of the winners of Literary Championship Trophy. The Literary Championship Trophy goes to Agni House. May I please request our esteemed chief guest, Professor Dr. Prakash Chandra Agarwal sir, and our guest of honor, Professor Shripad Kalmarkar sir, to please distribute the trophies. Sir, would let you know that the Agni House is represented by the people of BSc B.Ed third year, and the CRs, Ipsita and Tapas, are requested to receive the trophy, please. Would like to have a big round of applause for Agni House. Thank you so much, sir and ma'am. Now it's time for the Game and Sports Championship. The Game and Sports Champion of session 2025-26 is Prithvi House. which is represented jointly by BA B.Ed second year and BA B.Ed third year. May I please request Uttam and Panushri to receive the trophy, CRs of second year. Thanks to each participant for the hard work they did all over the year. Thank you so much, dignitaries. Up next, we have the cultural champion. For reaching the new orbits of creativity and bringing our heritage to life on the stage, Sputnik House of BSc B.Ed 4th year is crowned the cultural champion. May I please request Vaishnavi Di and Suman Bhaiya to receive the prize, please. दिल थाम लीजिए क्योंकि अब बारी है उनको सम्मानित करने की जिनकी साल भर की अटूट मेहनत और जुनून कामयाबी बनकर आज वापस आया है. Presenting to you the overall champion Prithvi House for their unparalleled excellence in every field for reaching the pinnacle of pride of the session 2025-26. May I please request Madhuban and Kusai to receive the prize from the honorable dignitaries. Cheers to their hard work throughout the year. Thank you so much, honorable dignitaries. May I please request you to have your seat? Now may I please request our next anchor Deba Roti to continue the program up next. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Devaparna Di. Excellence in academic is not just about marks, but about curiosity, consistency, and courage to learn beyond limit. So with that, we will start the prize distribution of the Academic Excellence Year of 2025-26. I would like to call President cum Secretariat Alumni for the prize distribution. So, second year B.Ed Science Batch 2024-26, Pratyusha Chaudhary. Thank you, Devaparna Di. Excellence in academics is not just about marks, but about curiosity, consistency, and courage to learn beyond limits. So with that, we will start the prize distribution of Academic Excellence Year of year 2025-26. I would like to call President cum Secretariat Alumni for the prize distribution. Second year B.Ed Science Batch 2024-26, Pratyusha Chaudhary on the stage. Next. Second year B.Ed Arts Batch 2024-26, Roma Paul. Second year M8 batch 2024-2026, Ashrani Shahu. Okay, ठीक है. अभी announce कर. हाँ. 4-year integrated BA B.Ed batch 2022-26, Anu Chaurashia. Four-year integrated BSc B.Ed PCM batch 2022-26, Jyotirmoy Chinara. Four-year integrated BSc B.Ed CBZ batch 2022-26, Divyajyoti Shamantya. हो गया सारा. हाँ हाँ, दिव्यज्योति सामंत. हाँ, दिव्यज्योति सामंत तो बोल दिया तो. Now I would like to call the next host Payal on the stage to carry on with the program.
Thank you, Devarita. Moving ahead. Okay, sir. Okay, उनको again sir, तो उनका list उसके पास है देवरिता के पास. I don't know this name. नाम क्या थे कैंप एक्सीलेंस वाले के स्टूडेंट्स लोगों को सर बोल रहे कि बुलाने के लिए फिर से बुलाने के लिए बोल रहे हैं. सर आगे या फिर कॉल करूं?
स्टूडेंट्स है ना उनका नाम बुलाते जाइएगा. जैसे एक पर्सन का नाम है तो दो दो या तीन बार बुला दीजिए, उसके बाद सेकंड का बुला दीजिए.
मेरा जो है बस 3 ही है, इसमें ज़्यादा नहीं है. ठीक है, थर्ड पर्सन है. ये देखो माइक ऑन है ऑफ है? अभी ऑफ हो गया. हाँ, सो ऐसे है बस. बुलाओ. शुड आई कॉल? Moving ahead, we would now like to recognize the brilliant mind from the Pedagogy Association activity. I request the winner to kindly come up to the stage to receive their certificate as their names are called. Okay. Securing the third position, please put your hands together for Krishika from Sputnik House. Yes, Taking the second position, give a big round of applause to Itisri Maharana from Luna House. And claiming the first position with an outstanding performance, let's hear it for Subhranshu Sekhar Giri from Luna House. May I now request our respected principal professors to kindly present the prize to our winners. Okay, ma'am, तीन ही है बस मैम सर तीन ही है next okay now I would like to hand over the mic to Deepanvita for the next segment. Thank you.
Thank you, Pal. Thank you, Pal. Now let's move on to one of the most awaited moments, announcing the results of the literary competitions. First, I am going to declare the results of literary competitions in Odia on 16th and 17th March. Okay. Now I would like to request Professor Mansi ma'am to please forward and facilitate the winner. Now I would like to request Mansi ma'am to please come forward and felicitate the winner. Debate competition. Third position goes to Sonu Das, BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Sweta Padma Mohanty, BA B.Ed first year from Aryabhatta House. Ipshita Das, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. Please come fast. Now recitation competition. Third position goes to Sonu Das, BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Second position goes to Sweta Padma Mohanty, B.Ed first year from Aryabhatta House. First position goes to Ipshita Das, BSc B.Ed third year, Agni House. Next is recitation competition. Third position again goes to Sonu Das, BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Second position goes to Ipshita Pradhan, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. And first position goes to Priyanka Kumari Nayak, BA B.Ed first year from Shaurya House. Now essay writing competition. Third position goes to Rushikesh Pradhan, M.Ed second year from Mars House. Second position goes to Alok Patel, BA B.Ed first year from Shaurya House. And first position goes to Chandan Kumar Mahanta, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. I would like to repeat and call Runshikesh Pradhan from M.Ed second year, Mars House, to collect the third prize. And Alok Patel from BA B.Ed first year from Shaurya House to collect the second prize. And Chandan Kumar Mahanta, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House to collect the first prize. Extempore speech competition. Third position goes to Shriyastri Patnayak, BA B.Ed fourth year from Shaurya House. Second position goes to Debashmruti Pujahan, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. And first position goes to Sonu Das, BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Please come fast to receive the prize.
नहीं सर अभी उड़िया का सेट हुआ है अभी बंगाली हिंदी इंग्लिश बाकी है अच्छा ठीक है शो कीजिए आप सर बंगाली का करवा देते हैं ठीक है रहने दीजिए
Thank you. Now we'll hand over the stage to Debashmita.
सर बंद करवा दीजिए ना बंगाली शुरू कर दीजिए सर बंगाली कर दें रहने दीजिए ओके सर
Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Professor Shripad Karmalkar Sir, Director of IIT Bhubaneswar, to address the enthusiastic gathering. Please, sir.
PC Agarwal ji, Chief Guest, Principal Madam, others on the dais and members of the audience. It gives me great pleasure to attend this particular annual event of Regional Institute of Education. I have come here a number of times in different capacity to interact with faculty and sometimes with the principal. That is when Agarwal ji was the principal. And it is very good for me to see the enthusiastic faculty and students of this particular institute all together on this occasion. Since Principal Madam has said that I should speak in all languages, I will probably start by saying Namaskar, which is the first language I learnt in my life, Bengali. And then Namaskar, which is Marathi, that is my mother tongue Marathi. And Namaskar also is applicable in Hindi, which is the next language I learnt. And then next was Telugu, Namaskaralu, Tamil, Namaskaram or Vanakkam, and Sanskrit is of course common, Hindi, Marathi, Sanskrit, these are common. So I thought I will first start with greeting all of you in the different languages. I would just like to make a few points on research-based teaching practices, because this is an institute of education. And you will be happy to know about the first point about research on education, and that is no speaker should speak for more than 15 minutes at a stretch, because you cannot capture the attention of your audience for more than 15 minutes. No teacher should speak in the class continuously for more than 15 minutes. So accordingly, my talk also will be less than 15 minutes. You'll be happy to know. But this is a very important result of research, which all of us as teachers have to practice. But our class duration is 50 minutes or 1 hour, or sometimes even 2 hours. Sometimes 2 classes are coming together. Then what should we do? So it is suggested that you must intersperse your lecturing with activities. So in fact, it is suggested that 10 to 12 minutes of continuous speaking followed by activities, preferably collaborative activities, because in today's world, collaboration is regarded as an important ability for success in life. So, there is a word or phrase called active collaborative learning. How to engage our students in collaborative learning? This is one of the important challenges for teachers. So today, a good teacher, definition of a good teacher based on research on pedagogy is different from the definition of a good teacher many years ago. Earlier, a person who can speak well, who can deliver content well, would be regarded as an important attribute of a good teacher. But today, a teacher is one who can involve students in collaborative activities. That is one of the important attributes of a good teacher today. So that is the first important point based on research, that don't speak for more than 12 to 15 minutes at a stretch. Involve students in activities and preferably collaborative activities for deeper learning and good engagement. The next important thing is related to the brain development. So even in National Education Policy talks about this, that the size of the brain develops to almost 85% of its ultimate size within the first 10 years of a child. However, it is very important to note the functional aspect of the brain, that is forming interconnections and so on inside, goes on until more than 30 years. Therefore, it makes sense to improve our teaching methods even in higher education. Not only in school education, but also in higher education. Better teaching methods will produce better skilled and better thinking manpower. So that is the second important point that we must note about brain development. Third important point is about role of teachers. What is the role of teachers? What are the factors which influence learning in a student? So 4 factors have been identified. Genes and early childhood, 1 factor. Teacher, 2nd factor. Resources, 3rd factor. And classmates or peers, this is the 4th factor. These 4 factors have been identified as influencing student learning. Now, if 4 factors are influencing student learning, then what is the relative contribution of the teacher? Because teacher alone cannot ensure best learning. And this is important. So the research says, while the ultimate bar on learning of a student is set by the genes and early childhood, family environment, whether the student will be able to achieve that or not depends on the teacher. Therefore, we must have come across statements like, a teacher helps the student achieve the innate potential. Scientifically, this statement appears to be very close to what the research has shown. Now, I have mentioned that in a class, you must have activities after every 10 to 12 minutes of speaking. So lecture is not the best method of imparting learning. This is the important conclusion of research. You can read up about this on internet. Now, let us talk a little bit more about activities. Why activities are important and how a good teacher is one who can involve students in challenging activities. There is a quotation, I hear, I forget. I see, I remember. But only when I do, I learn. So simply by ensuring attendance of a student, simply if the student listens to the teacher, the learning will not happen. That is important as a first step. But to ensure deeper learning, the student must see. When I see, I remember. When I do, I learn. See. So how do we ensure seeing? This is where the role of PowerPoint, slides, audio-visual media becomes very important. So today, a teacher must know how to use the PowerPoint and the media effectively in the classroom. It cannot be the old style, only lecturing and then setting good papers. Another important point from research, I will put it in the form of a quotation by a famous physicist, Fred Hoyle. So he made an interesting statement. He said, it is in the nature of humanity to learn from mistakes, not from examples. It is in the nature of humanity to learn from mistakes, not from examples. People learn more from mistakes than from examples. Now, let us just try to illustrate this point. Why a teacher must spend more time in giving activities to the students so that they commit mistakes, and when they commit mistakes, you must give feedback, tell them why they are committing mistakes, and through those mistakes they will learn, as compared to only lecturing or only giving examples. But then, to illustrate, we have to give some examples. So, consider the case of people taking to doing yoga. Now, it is well known that if you practice yoga daily, you will have a sound body and a sound mind. But even if people see others doing yoga and find them having a sound body and mind, doesn't mean that every person will take to yoga. In fact, many of the people who take to yoga, you will find they do it because they have encountered some difficulty, and then somebody has told them, you know, you want to improve your state, you do yoga. Similarly, you take learning of cycling. You cannot learn cycling by only watching others do cycle. You have to hop onto the cycle, and when you hop onto the cycle, you will lose balance and you will fall down first time. But the way you fall down gives you a feedback that how you must control yourself so that you can be balanced. Therefore, this is a very crucial point in learning. We learn better through mistakes. Therefore, a teacher should not penalize mistakes in the classroom too much, but rather the teacher should maintain an ambience in the classroom so that students feel free to commit mistakes, because through mistakes they will learn. Next, it is said that we should teach to develop creativity in students or learners. About this, Aurobindo has made a very important statement. He said, education is not about learning diverse subjects. Education is not about learning diverse subjects. It is about learning diverse ways to the same subject. It is about learning diverse ways to the same subject. What does it mean? It means that if you want to promote creativity in people, suppose you are a maths teacher, you are teaching 10 theorems. Instead, you should perhaps teach 5 theorems and at least 2 different proofs of every theorem. You can give as assignment questions to the students. You find 5 different ways of proving this theorem. In fact, there is a book whose title is 100 Different Proofs of Pythagoras Theorem. Now, very rarely teachers advise students to read these kind of books, which are very important if you want to develop creativity, because creativity is the ability to see something and think something different than others. In other words, it is thinking differently Therefore, unless the student is exposed to different ways of doing the same thing, or student is asked to talk about different ways of doing the same thing, you cannot promote creativity. Issue arises if we include activities in the class, if we talk about multiple ways of doing the same thing, then how will we cover the syllabus? A practical question. Many teachers ask this, that all these ideas are very good, but then I have to cover the syllabus. How do I cover the syllabus? About that, it is suggested that a teacher need not cover everything in the class. Some part of the course, the student should learn by oneself. Self-learning. It is left to the teacher to identify exactly those parts which are not very difficult, which the student can learn by themselves. So in every course, the teacher should set aside 15% or 10% of the course and tell the students you have to learn by yourself. And please remember, some question will come from that portion in the exam. So that ensures that they are learning. But if they have any doubts, you can always, they can meet you after the class and then they can get them solved. The next thing about the role of feedback. A teacher must always be open to feedback. There is a share or couplet which says that हम उम्र भर एक खता करते रहे, हम उम्र भर एक खता करते रहे, धूल चेहरे पर थी आईना साफ करते रहे. So a lot of us are in this problem because we are not open to feedback. We keep committing a mistake and realize very late in the life that actually the problem was somewhere else and I was assuming the problem was in some place. So, for example, for a young teacher who doesn't know that he or she has to improve his or her teaching methods, it is a philosophical issue that no person can see himself or herself the way others see them. No person can see himself or herself completely the way others see them. Okay? Therefore, the only way for us to learn about ourselves as others perceive us is through feedback, what others tell about you. So that is why every teacher should be open to feedback. Then the teacher will know where the problem is. And teacher will not, a young teacher particularly, will not come to the conclusion the students are not interested. That is why they are not learning. No, the problem is with the teacher. Teacher is not able to engage the student. I'm not saying students are never at fault. So I should make one statement about the students also. So there is a nice quotation which says, teachers open the door. Teachers open the door. It is the responsibility of the students to enter. Teachers can only open the door, but entry has to be done by the student. So the student has a responsibility. There's no doubt about it. Finally, I want to touch upon two things, critical thinking and scientific temper. Because the education policy talks about this. And even our constitution, I do not know how many of you know, according to Article 51, I think it is C, Article C, 51C of the constitution, every citizen of the country is supposed to develop scientific temper, contribute to propagating scientific temper. So every student should know what is the meaning of gaining knowledge through a scientific method. What are the essential steps of scientific method? So in one of the sessions that happened in IIT Bhubaneswar, where a large number of school students of 11th and 12th standards were taking part, I asked them this question, that please tell me what are the elements of scientific method, basic 2-3 steps which are essential for scientific method. That is, if you are gaining knowledge through these steps, then you will say you have adopted a scientific approach of gaining knowledge. Now, students talked about observation. Students talked about experimentation. But very interestingly, no student talked about theory as an important part of scientific approach. Theory, explanation, particularly explanation through, if possible, mathematical approach. This is a very important part of scientific method or science, providing a theory, providing an explanation. Without a theory or explanation that can predict new events, we cannot say that we have gained knowledge in a scientific manner. So, the important elements of scientific method are observation, because you first see the facts; explanation, you have to explain them using a theory, and you must explain, you must provide a hypothesis, and you must do an experiment to verify the hypothesis so that the hypothesis becomes a theory. So evidence is also a very important part of scientific method. You will be surprised to know an anecdote related to Aristotle, who was regarded as a great philosopher. It seems Aristotle believed that women have less number of teeth than men because their heads are smaller. Women have less number of teeth than men. This was Aristotle's belief. And many people believed him also. Somebody pointed out that he had 2 wives. He could have asked them to open the mouth and count the teeth to find out how many teeth are available in men and women. But it was not done. But he was a great thinker, because many other things he did, they were great. So the point is, the role of evidence. You have to provide evidence whenever you provide an hypothesis or theory. Okay? So I think those are the few points I wanted to make. Thank you for inviting me to this lecture. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful words. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest of today, Professor Prakash Chandra Agarwal, sir, Joint Director of NCERT New Delhi, to please come on the stage and address the gathering. Please, sir.
Very good afternoon. Samastanku namaskar. Today's guest of honor, respected Professor Sripad Karmalkarji, Director of IIT Bhubaneswar, Professor Mansi Goswami Madam, Principal of this institute, Professor Lakshmidhar Behraji, Students Advisor, Professor Rasmi Rekha Sethi, Students Advisor, heads of the departments, my colleagues from the institute and DM school, respected alumni, officials and members, MOU partners, invited guests, media persons and dear students, at the outset, I would like to congratulate you for this 63rd annual day of this prestigious institute. This day is always long awaited, because this is the day when we take account of the entire year, that what activities we planned, what much we could do, what was the special things, unique things which we did this year, and what more we can do for the next year which we could not do this year. And since we have listened a very good deliberation by Professor Sripad Karmalkarji, who actually motivated all of us that how we should learn, how we should engage, and what is the role of teacher, how feedback is important, how media is important, how new pedagogies are important. And since here we are preparing teachers and teacher educators, which are role models, ambassadors in their states and duties, and they are actually exemplar for others. So they should imbibing all these things, integrating all these things in their personality, should reflect in their respective states and duties. This is expected. We believe in holistic development. Even NEP 2020 is talking much about holistic development, and RIs were taking care of that. As Professor Lakshmidhar Behraji read out the entire report, where we could see again that the campus is full of activities or this is the vibrant campus. If we want that learners should be developed holistically, first we need to develop teachers holistically. Only then teachers will be able to bring learners holistic development. So we cannot separate school education and teacher education. Both are inseparable. Unless teacher education is addressed properly, we cannot expect the transformative change in school education. And that's why RIs are important. After getting declared this NCERT as DTBU, DTBU deemed to be university under distinct category, our role has increased more. Distinct category means NCERT has to continue its working as an advisory body of the Government of India, of state governments, for all the aspects of school education and teacher education. And I think you all know our educational ecosystem, that there are 260 million children, 26 crore children in school education, nearly 8 crore in higher education, 1.1 crore, 11 million teachers, and 1.5 million schools. NCERT has responsibility to cater educational needs of the country, of the states, and only few we are preparing as teachers. So those teachers should come out with all possible development to present themselves as the best examples in the society. And that's why RI is having so much land facility, so much facilities, and through these activities, the facilities are availed. जैसा कि करमलकर सर बता रहे थे कि टीचिंग से केवल 1/4 हम समझ पाते हैं, 1/4 हम एनवायरमेंट से समझते हैं, 1/4 हेरिडिटी से समझते हैं. एक श्लोक भी है, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ संस्कृत में, कि हमारा रोल 1/4 है यहाँ स्कूल में, लेकिन पीयर लर्निंग विच इज़ here remarkable in RIs, because the institute is residential and we work right from the morning to late evening. So the other 1/4 is also taken care. And since there are so many community outreach activities in our teacher education programs, so the third 1/4 is also taken care. So in other institutes only 25 preparation is there, but here more than 75 preparation is there. So why I'm saying all these things, that you are lucky enough, you are fortunate enough that you have got admission in such institute, and you should avail all the available possibilities to the maximum, to the optimum extent, so that not only your personality is developed, but you will be able to develop others' personality. Madam was also saying about so many MOUs. Why we are doing MOUs? Because we want that there should be a good networking of the best institutes of the country, so that joining hand together is possible. Lecture method only does not work. And as sir was saying, that after 10-15 minutes, you have to have an activity, means we want to engage the learners in an active mode. They should be in active mode, they should not go in passive mode. And for that we have learning resource centers, STEAM Park, etc. And I request you all to develop and design your own activities. Critical thinking means thinking differently, and think differently and design activity also differently for the transaction of the concept. Because any one learner, any audience will show interest in a different thing, in a new thing, not in the routine thing. So that is very important, and that's why you please design, devise, develop your own activities or your own ways. And that's why we have here demonstration school, lab school, that if you devise certain activity, you can try out there to what extent it is working. Through or inter-RI, there is RISM, because we want that all the RI students, they should get benefit, they should get flavor of the India, what type of diversities we have, diverse ways of living, diverse ways of speaking, diverse ways of everything, are possible and how we can accommodate in those diverse ways, how we can prove ourselves the best adjusted one in those diverse and those diverse environment, diverse environment, and RI is giving you that opportunity, right? So please use whatever activity, whatever way of doing, whatever example is giving, whatever things are doing better. And here I request teachers, I used to request, I am again requesting that we learn by mistakes only. चींटी 100 बार गिरती है, चढ़ती है और एक दिन वो चढ़ी जाती है. बिना असफलता के हम सफलता को प्राप्त नहीं कर सकते. सफलता का रास्ता असफलता के द्वारा ही है और वहाँ फीडबैक मिलता है, उस रिफ्लेक्शन से हम अपने आप को इम्प्रूव करते हैं. वी स्ट्रेंथन आवर वेज ऑफ डूइंग वर्क थ्रू लर्निंग बाय मिस्टेक्स. तो मिस्टेक से हमें घबराना नहीं है. कोई कुछ बोल रहा है उससे परेशान नहीं होना है, बल्कि उस मिस्टेक को कैसे सुधार कर आगे बढ़ना है, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट मिस्टेक को कैसे केयर करना है. ऐसे करते करते ही हम मंजिल तक पहुंच सकते हैं और यही हमारा जीवन का दर्शन भी है. तो इस तरह से गलतियों से हमें सुधार लाना है, असफलताओं के द्वारा सफलता को प्राप्त करना है. एंड डरना नहीं है, कुछ डरना नहीं है कि गलत होगा तो फिर क्या होगा. गलत होने से कुछ नहीं होगा, गलत होने से और बेहतर होगा. सो सिंस यू आर in the part of life at that juncture where you have immense potential, innate abilities, competencies, you can improve to a great extent. जैसे हम साइंस में, मैथ्स में, फिजिक्स में पढ़ते हैं कि लीनियर प्रोग्रेशन है, लेकिन अभी जो आपकी लाइफ है वो एक्सपोनेंशियल प्रोग्रेशन की है, वो लीनियर प्रोग्रेशन की नहीं है. लीनियर प्रोग्रेशन बाद में होगा, अभी एक्सपोनेंशियल, राइज फास्ट. And for that, all these ways which Professor Karmalkar ji deliberated upon are very, very important. I am really thankful to him that he could spare some time, because whenever I met him, I learnt many things. His way of things, his way of understanding, learning things is different. You would have observed now. और उन्होंने पूरा एड्रेस में और ज़्यादा समय नहीं लिया, काम की बात में समय. तो यही एक बड़े एकेडमिशियन और एमिनेंट पर्सन की खासियत है. डेफिनेटली वी हैव लर्नड मैनी थिंग्स फ्रॉम यू एंड इज सो हम्बल. you are just observing this, and definitely his guidance would be continued with all our RIs, NCERT and our students, so that they will learn many things. I wanted to say here that NCERT is doing marvelous work, and NCERT does not mean few of the NCERT employees, all the RI faculties, even the students, even the DM school, everyone who is part of NCERT, including all the students. This time NCERT is doing different work from previous years, because previous years we were publishing books only in Hindi or only in English, only in 2 languages. But now every book is being brought in 23 languages. And now subjects are more. In middle, earlier, physical education, vocational education, art education were not subjects. And from 9th onwards, rather from 11th, especially, we are going to add artificial intelligence as another subject. And NCERT is working hard to take care the correct verbatim implementation of NEP. That language should not be barrier. So far, in 123 languages, NCERT has developed primers, so that the all languages other than what we have in 8th schedule can be connected in the classroom. We used to know that curriculum is dynamic, not static. But this time, we are adding flavor to that. We are bringing modules so that dynamic curriculum can be shown to the public. For example, NCERT has developed a module on Sindoor, on Chandrayaan, so that a child should be able to learn. Everything cannot be accommodated in textbooks. You see, every experiment, every scientific theory, every artifact cannot be accommodated in syllabus, in our textbooks. But at the same time, a child should not be deprived of all these things. That's why modules are being brought out so that a child gets the deeper knowledge in the area of her interest, his interest. Again, since new textbooks have been brought out, I think you all know that in class 9th, all the books have been published except social science book, because social science book has certain litigative problems. So social science part 2 even of class 8th is still to come. So except social science book of class 9th, all the books, NCERT books are now in market, and not only the textbooks, but even exemplar books, questions books, lab manuals, we are also preparing simultaneously. And now since the textbook should go in the right spirit in the actual classrooms to the learners, so teachers' empowerment is also very, very important, because now you will find that the books are different, ideology, philosophy is different. A child should evolve the concept herself with the help of a teacher. And again, I would emphasize, Professor Karmalkar ji, that collaborative learning is being emphasized nowadays. When we talk about new pedagogies, even 4 C's, 21st century skill, one of them is collaboration. The other one is communication. So collaborative learning is very, very important. And the technology is also imparting much in collaborative learning. That's why we say that in new pedagogies, flipped classroom or think, pair, share type of things. So collaborative learning is very, very important. So NCERT is bringing such things in forms of modules other than for dynamic curriculum. And for teachers' empowerment, the nationwide training program is being planned so that the textbooks reach to the ground level, the teaching learning material is transacted well, and the NEP is implemented in its spirit. And when I'm talking about NCERT, means RIs, means all the constituents, means every student, our schools, everyone is important. So I would address students that your role is very, very important. You are lucky enough that you are in the stage when new transformative policy is being implemented by NCERT. You can be ambassador of this transformation. You please learn everything in its spirit, in right direction, and help NCERT and community and others in its true implementation in the field. And feel yourself that you have taken or you have born in a country which is full of heritage, full of culture, traditions, ethos. And we should feel prideness in our culture. That's why this NEP is emphasizing much on Indian knowledge systems. Even in pedagogy, if you see NCFs, then we talk about Panchpadi now. Need not to go for Bloom taxonomy or European taxonomies, because the environment, the culture where we live, our things will work. Their things, we may think, we may reflect on that, we may bring those things, we may customize those things, but only our things, original things are going to help. It does not mean that we have to stay ourselves or confine ourselves there only, but it means that we have to do at par with the globe, but at the same time, we have to well connected with our roots, with our own things. Only then we can progress the way we want, we dream. And that's why Indian knowledge system is important. So I think you all know all these 5 steps: Aditi, Bodh, Prayog, Prasar, Vistar. I'm not talking much about those. Similarly, holistic development, when we talk all seeds, Anna mein, Pran mein, Mano mein, Vigyan mein, course, right? So all 5 courses we talk, Mano mein, Anna mein, Pran mein, Mano mein, Vigyan mein, Anand mein course, right? So we have our own things. If you see, you will find in our mathematics textbook, 9th textbook, you may find that before Pythagoras gave Pythagoras theorem, how Bodhayan not only gave Pythagoras theorem, but much more beyond that, how this square can be doubled, how square can be tripled, what is the, how Heron's formula can be extended to quadrilaterals, because Heron's formula basically is given for triangles. So how it can be extended to quadrilateral. So many things Indians have given long back. So we have to think and we have to feel that we are capable, able, because the middle period has infused a feeling that we are inferior and Europe is superior. We have to think our everything is very important, our language is very important, our culture is very important, and others should follow us, we should not follow others. But at the same time, we have to work hard. Only then we will continue these things. So please believe in your own things. इसलिए मैं आपको कहूँगा, मैं कहता भी था, यहाँ मैंने व्यवस्था भी की थी, वो बहुत सक्सेसफुल नहीं रही। मैं प्राचार्य मैडम से फिर निवेदन करता हूँ, आग्रह करता हूँ कि जो लोग उड़िया भाषी नहीं हैं वो यहाँ उड़िया की भाषा को सीखें, यहाँ उसकी क्लासेस होनी चाहिए, बंगाली की क्लासेस होनी चाहिए। जो हम यहाँ सीख सकते हैं, जो कुछ सीख सकते हैं वो हम सीखें। अभी आपने देखा एक वर्सेटाइल पर्सनैलिटी को जो हमारे बीच है, बंगाली से शुरू करके मराठी, तमिल, तेलुगु, जितना आप इन चीज़ों में घुसेंगे उतना वहाँ की चीज़ों को ज़्यादा सीख पाएंगे। सब में यूनिकनेस है, अपनी अद्भुत क्षमताएं हैं, उन अद्भुत क्षमताओं का अपनी व्यक्तित्व में समागम आपको करना है, चरित्र का उस तरह का निर्माण करना है, व्यक्तित्व का विकास करना है। तो आपको जहाँ जहाँ से अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें, कृदोना भ्रत्वा, मैं बोलूँ कृत्वा, भद्रोना कृत्वा, आप जानते हैं जहाँ से जो अच्छी चीज़ें मिलेंगी वो लेनी चाहिए, तभी आपके व्यक्तित्व का संपूर्ण समग्र विकास हो सकता है। वी टॉक अबाउट होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट, समग्र, बहुआयामी, बहुमुखी, चहुमुखी विकास, और हमारा अपना विकास हमारे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है। दैट्स व्हाई वी कीप ए पेपर आल्सो, सेल्फ अंडरस्टैंडिंग। डेलर्स रिपोर्ट के बारे में मैं नहीं बोलना चाहता हूँ, उसमें भी है, क्या है, लर्निंग टू बी। आप क्या हैं पहले वो भी समझिए, लर्निंग टू डू, लर्निंग टू नो, लर्निंग टू लिव टुगेदर के अलावा लर्निंग टू बी, सेल्फ अंडरस्टैंडिंग। अपने आप को इतना मजबूत कीजिए कि लोग या तो हमें देखकर मजबूत हो सकें या फिर हमारे द्वारा मजबूत हो सकें। वार्षिक उत्सव में काफ़ी सारी प्राइजेस का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हुआ, मैं उन सभी को धन्यवाद देता हूं, उन बच्चों को जिन्होंने प्रयास किए हैं, ये परिणाम उनके लिए शुभ हैं। जिन्होंने पार्टिसिपेट किया है उनको भी बहुत बहुत बधाई। आगे जितनी भी गतिविधियां होंगी इस संस्थान में, उनमें आप सर्वाधिक उत्साह के साथ भाग लें और अपने आप को निखारें, उभारें। ये समय है, इस संस्थान का नाम रोशन करें, समाज का नाम रोशन करें, देश का नाम रोशन करें, और एनईपी के अनुसार अपने आप को एक सद्नागरिक के रूप में आप स्थापित करें। गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, not only at national level, local level, regional level, but at global level. Global good citizen we want. And this is the objective of RI. We want to produce good global citizens, those who can show light to others. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and guiding words. It will help us to move forward in our path in future. Thank you, sir. Now it's time to award the PhD scholar. PhD being the highest degree in the RI Bhubaneswar, many of our scholars had worked hard to achieve this academic excellence. All of them were awarded by the Utkal University, but on behalf of the whole institute, we would like to award them again. The name of the PhD awardees are Binayak Dev, Dr. Kaustav Sen, Dr. Sangeeta, Dr. Bhadav Hebram, Dr. Jai Prakash, Dr. Rakesh Kumar, Dr. Sunil Kumar, Dr. Priyanka Karunamaya, Dr. Chandra Mohan Prasad, Dr. Manali Sarkar, Dr. Jai Anand, Dr. Mukesh Kumar, Dr. Chandra Kala Bagarti, Dr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Poonam Kumari, Dr. Gautam Kumar, and Dr. Ashok Kumar Sahu. I would like to request all the students to be present on the dais. Now, I would like to request our guest of honor, Professor Shripad Karmalkar sir, as well as our chief guest, Professor Prakash Chandra Agarwal sir, to please come forward and felicitate the awardees. All the names are Dr. Binayak De, Dr. Kostub Sen, Dr. Sangeeta, Dr. Bhadav Hebram, Dr. Jay Prakash, Dr. Rakesh Kumar, Dr. Sunil Kumar, Dr. Priyanka Karunamaya, Dr. Chandra Mohan Prasad, Dr. Manali Sarkar, Dr. Jay Anand, Dr. Mukesh Kumar, Dr. Chandrakala Bagarti, Dr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Poonam Kumari, Dr. Gautam Kumar, and Dr. Ashok Kumar Sahu. I request all those who are present to please come on the dais. Please, everyone, give a round of applause for all the awardees. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to hand over the stage to Devoparna Di to continue the program.
Thank you so much, respected chief guest, respected guest of honor, and principal ma'am. May I please request you to have your seat just in front of the stage so that we can begin our cultural program shortly. We will begin our cultural program shortly. Up next, we have a Odissi performance. Odissi, the dance form, originated in the ancient temples of Odisha and became timeless since that day. And speaking about Odisha, it's the land of Sri Jagannath. Lord Jagannath is a symbol of love, devotion, and kindness. And Rath Yatra, well, it's the beautiful function or festival of faith, joy, and unity. So let's begin the cultural program by remembering and seeking the blessing from Lord Jagannath. May I please call Anushka, Anamika and team for their graceful performance. So let's invite Anushka, Anamika and team for the first performance, cultural performance of the evening.
गजराज चिंता कल थाई घोर जलेन चक्र पेशी नक्र नासी उधारिले आपण आहे नील शैल सभा तले शुणी द्रौपदीर जनाण कोटी वस्त्र देले लज्जा कल बारण आहे नील शैल कहे साल बेगयन जाति रे मो जवन श्रीरंगा चरण तले करुअछि जणाण आहे नील शैल प्रभ विष्णु महेश्वर विष्णु जिष्णु महाविष्णु प्रभ विष्णु महेश्वर विष्णु जिष्णुर्महाविष्णुर्प्रभ विष्णुर्महेश्वर विष्णु जिष्णुर्महाविष्णुर्प्रभ विष्णुर्महेश्वर महेश्वर महेश्वर
Thank you to Anushka and Amicus team for such a wonderful performance. Now we welcome the beginning of Devi Pakya. It is the awakening of the divine feminine power. Her strength is courage, her compassion is protection. Today we celebrate the eternal triumph of Adi Padashakti. Now I warmly welcome our talented Bengali dance group on the stage.
ইমোশন বেড়ে গেল টেনশন বড় সেন্সেশন পুরো পাড়া দিয়ে যাবে মনের বিসর্জন কোমর দোলে ওরে ঢাকের তালে পুজোরে আড্ডা সুর নাচে গানে জমে যাবে ভালো কইরা বাজাও গো ঢাকুয়া সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে আরে ভালো কইরা বাজাও গো ঢাকুয়া সুন্দরী কমলা নাচে নাচে কমলা সুন্দরী দেখো যেন ইন্দ্রপুরী গো ওগো নাচে কমলা সুন্দরী দেখো যেন ইন্দ্রপুরী গো এগো কিভাবে বানাচ্ছে দেখো শরমে মরিয়া এগো কিভাবে বানাচ্ছে দেখো শরমে মরিয়া রে কমলা নৃত্য করে থমকিয়া থমকিয়া রে কমলা নৃত্য করে থমকিয়া থমকিয়া তোমরা দেখো গো আসিয়া কমলা নৃত্য করে থমকিয়া থমকিয়া রে কমলা নৃত্য করে থমকিয়া থমকিয়া তোমরা
রঙ্গবতী রে রঙ্গবতী ও রঙ্গবতী রে রঙ্গবতী 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 রঙ্গিলা অন্তরে হাবুডুবু তোমারি কথা রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গিলা অন্তরে হাবুডুবু তোমারি কথা
হায় গো লাজে 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 হায় গো লাজে 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 হায় লাজে লাজে মরে দোহাই রসিক নাগর মনে নাই কোনো ব্যথা
রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গবতী কনক লতা হসিব দেখহন কথা রঙ্গবতী রঙ্গবতী কনক লতা হসিব দেখহন কথা
Thank you to our Bengali dance group for such a wonderful performance. Now, straight from the vibrant land of Odisha, we present the folk dance form of Sambalpuri dance, a beautiful expression of our soil, tradition, and joyous spirit. Rooted in culture and bursting with rhythm, get ready to feel the energy of Ishita and her dance group.
Tang
Thank you to Ishita and her dance group for such a wonderful and energetic performance. Now it's time to announce the literary champions in Bengali. I request all of them to be please ready. Devaparna Chatterjee, Shupratik Chakrabarti, Kaustubh Dash, Devangi Bhattacharjee, Devaparna Chatterjee, Sahil Bandhopadhyay in recitation, Devaparna Chatterjee, Disha Shaw, and Prapti Singh in essay writing competition, Shupratik Chakraborty, Subhamay Halda, Devaparna Chatterjee in extempo speech competition. First, I would like to request the participants of the debate competition to be on the dais. Kaustubh Dash, Shupratik Chakraborty, and Devaparna Chatterjee. I repeat, Kaustubh Dash, Shupratik Chakraborty, Devaparna Chatterjee. I would like to request our respected Kalinga Ketki sir, Associate Professor in Pol Science and Head of DESSH, to be please come on the stage and felicitate the winners. Kaustubh Dash, BSc B.Ed second year, Rohini House. Shupratik Chakraborty, BA B.Ed second year, Prithvi House.
स्पेसिफाई कर दो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड समझ नहीं आ रहा है ना
Thank you, sir. Now it's time for the winners of the recitation competition in Bengali. Third position goes to Debangi Bhattacharjee from BSc B.Ed second year, Rohini House. Second position goes to Devaparna Chatterjee, BSc B.Ed third year, Agni House. And first position, Sahil Bandhopadhyay, B.Ed first year from Arya Bhatta House. To felicitate the winners, I would like to call Ved Prakash Verma sir, head DESM, on the stage.
रामदास सर है, रामदास सर भी नहीं है, वेद सर भी नहीं है।
अभी साहिल बंद
Sorry for the inconvenience. Now I would like to request Dr. Arup Kumar Saha sir to please come on the stage and Ved Prakash sir, please sir. Devangi Bhattacharya ji, BSc BH second year. Devaparna Chatterjee.
पहली पोजीशन बोल और तब नाम बोल।
Sahil Bandhopadhyay from B8 first year Aryabhatta House. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request on the stage Arup Kumar Saha sir to felicitate the next winners. Essay writing competition, Devaparna Chatterjee, BSc BA third year, Agni House, third position. Arup sir, please felicitate the winners. Devaparna Chatterjee, BSc BA third year, Agni House, third position. Then Disha Shaw, BA BH second year, Prithvi House, second position. Then Prapti Singh, BSc BA first year, Apollo House. Prapti Singh, BSc BA first year, Apollo House. First position. Thank you, sir. Then I would like to request our KG Jinnah madam to please come on the stage and felicitate the next winners. For extempo speech competition, third position goes to Submay Haldar from BSCBA third year Agni House. Then second position goes to Shriyasrit Patnayak, BA 4th year Shaurya House. And first position goes to Deepshika Bhomik, B8 first year Arya Bhatta House. Please all the participants be present on the stage. All together. नहीं ठीक है ले लीजिए ले लीजिए बंगाली का देवकोना का होता मैं इंग्लिश का बोल दी
Now I will request Dr. A.K. Mishra sir to come and facilitate the winners of extempore speech competition. Sir, please. A.K. Mishra sir, please. Third position goes to Supratik Chakraborty from BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Second position goes to Subhamay Haldar from BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. And first position goes to Debaparna Chatterjee, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. I repeat, third position goes to Supratik Chakraborty from BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. Second position goes to Subhamay Haldar, BSc B.Ed third year from Agni House. Okay. Event is extempore speech competition. আবার announce কর।
अरे इसका हुआ ही नहीं।
अरे अब उसको छोड़ो हिंदी का
SK Kapoor। हाँ। Now I would request SK Kapoor sir to please come on the stage to facilitate the winners.
Sorry sir, again I will request A.K. Mishra sir to please come on the stage and facilitate the winners. Debate competition, third position goes to Jai Vardhan from BA B.Ed fourth year, Shaurya House. Second position goes to Rupa Shekhar from B.Ed second year from Luna House. And first position goes to Krishika from BSc B.Ed fourth year, Sputnik House. Then recitation competition. Third position goes to Shubham Singh, BSc B.Ed second year from Rohini House. Second position goes to Sonu Das from BA B.Ed second year from Prithvi House. And first position goes to Shraddhanjali Sahu from B.Ed first year from Aryabhatta House.
Thank you, sir.
Dr. Saurav Kapoor, আমি ডেকে দিচ্ছি তুই বলবি।
আমি বলে দিচ্ছি। Now I would request Dr. Kapoor sir to be present on the stage to facilitate the winners of the essay writing competition. Please sir, come on the stage. Saurav Kapoor. তুই বল বাবা কি বল
Now I will request Dr. Saurav Kapoor sir to please come on the stage and facilitate the student.
এটা না third position goes to Gayatri Pradhan BSc B.Ed second year Rohini House. Second position goes to Khushi Kumari BSc B.Ed first year Apollo House. First position goes to Priyani Mandal BA B.Ed first year Shaurya House.
तुम्हारा
next
Now I will request Dr. Debabrata Bagui sir and Service Maurya sir to please come on the stage and facilitate the winners.
किसका ये extempo speech ना
Service Maurya sir नहीं बोल रहे।
কি বলবো কাকে ডাকবো কোন প্রফেসর Winners of the extempo speech competition. Third position goes to Khushi Singh, BA B.Ed third year, Prithvi House. Second position goes to Krishika, BSc B.Ed fourth year, Sputnik House. First position goes to Jayavardhan, BA B.Ed fourth year, Shaurya House.
देवश्मिता को अभी स्टेज हैंड ओवर करना है ना या बोलते रहे इसके बाद है क्या सोशल साइंस এবার আমার সোশ্যাল সায়েন্সটা আছে কাকে ডাকতে হবে জিজ্ঞেস করছি पार्टिसिपेंट
और शालिनी मैम को बुला लीजिए प्लीज बच्चों को बुलाइए
पोस्टर मेकिंग किसका बोलना है बागुई सर वाले कहाँ है I am again repeating the name of the student. Shubhmay Haldar, BSc B.Ed third year, Agni House. Shrishti Patnayak, BA B.Ed fourth year, Shaurya House. Deepshika Bhomik, B.Ed first year, Aryabhatta House. Please be present on the stage to receive your prize.
Now I am going to declare the result of Social Science Association activities 2025-26. First is poster making competition. Third prize goes to Priyanka Jha, BA B.Ed first year. Second prize goes to Archana Kamli, BA B.Ed third year. And first prize goes to Dipanjali Das, BSc B.Ed second year. This is poster making competition. Third prize goes to Priyanka Jha, BA B.Ed first year.
Okay. This is to felicitate the prize winners for literary competitions in English. First of all, we have winners of debate competition. G. Parameshwari Swarangini from MEd second year, Mars House, for debate competition in English. She's coming. Second prize goes to Prabhu Preetam Raut, BA B.Ed third year, Prithvi House, English debate. Third prize goes to Jayavardhan, BA B.Ed fourth year, Saurya House. Okay. Come, all three come now. You come with okay. Next is for English poem recitation competition. First prize goes to Anushka Anamika, BSc B.Ed first year, Apollo House. Second prize goes to Dipshika Bhaumik, B.Ed first year, Aryabhatta House. Third prize goes to Ansika, BA B.Ed fourth year, Saurya House. Thank you so much, sir, for felicitating the students. Now I'll request Dr. Shalini ma'am and Dr. Pushpalata Negi ma'am to join us on the stage to felicitate the students. Negi ma'am is not here. Okay. Shalini ma'am, please come. Yeah. Ma'am, please. I request the winners of English poem recitation competition to come over the stage. First prize goes to Anushka Anamika, BSc B.Ed first year. Yeah. Second prize goes to Dipshika Bhaumik, B.Ed first year, Aryabhatta House. Okay.
English recitation prize नहीं दीक्षिका को हाँ तो मैम सेकंड और थर्ड वाला
सेकंड थर्ड को नहीं मिला मैम अभी तो ओके
थर्ड वाला कर दीजिए आगे ओके चलो हाँ चलिए दीदी आप ही कहा जाइए आप Now I would like to call Shraddhanjali Sahu from B.Ed first year in essay writing competition. Yes, sure, ma'am. Second, Priyanka Jha from BA B.Ed first year. Third, Shubhashri Sahu from BSc B.Ed first year. Please come on the stage. Yeah. It's okay. Now the extempore speech competition. Be ready. Dipshika Bhaumik, B.Ed first year from Aryabhatta House. Second, Shrishti Patnaik from BA B.Ed fourth year. Okay.
Subhashri Sahu, BSc B.Ed first year, Apollo House.
No, next report. Okay. Now the English extempore competition. Third position goes to Shubhmay Haldar from BSc B.Ed third year. Second position to Shrishti Patnaik, BA B.Ed fourth year. First position to Dipshika Bhaumik, B.Ed first year from Aryabhat House. Now, under the result, Social Science Association activities. First, poster making competition. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to call Dr. Shashikala ma'am and Bhavna Vaishnav ma'am to facilitate the winners. ओके ठीक है मैम इनको बुला Under the poster making competition, first prize goes to Dipanjali Das, BSc B.Ed second year. Second position goes to Archana Kamali, BA B.Ed third year. I repeat, Archana Kamli from BA B.Ed third year. Third position goes to Priyanka Jha from BA B.Ed first year. Please give a huge round of applause. Now, under the extempore speech, English extempore in English. Third prize goes to Sharashret Patnaik, BA B.Ed fourth year. Second prize goes to Krishika, BSc B.Ed fourth year. And first prize goes to Dipshika Bhaumik from B.Ed first year from Aryabhat House. Hindi extempore speech. Third prize goes to Krishika from BSc B.Ed fourth year. Second prize goes to Dipshika Bhaumik, B.Ed first year. First prize goes to Astha Mishra from BA B.Ed second year. Under English debate competition, first prize goes to Krishika, BSc B.Ed fourth year. Second prize goes to Sahil Kumar Das, BA B.Ed, first year. Third prize goes to Anushri Mandal, BSc B.Ed, third year. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I would like to call Dr. Ambesh Pandey, sir, and Dr. Shumishta Rani, ma'am. Under the English debate competition, sorry, Hindi debate competition, first prize goes to Krishika, BSc B.Ed, fourth year. Second prize goes to Khushi Sen from BA B.Ed, third year. Third prize goes to Sonu Das, BA B.Ed, second year. टीचर यही करते थे ठीक है
अनाउंस कर दो कि अभी कल्चरल का दिया जाएगा तो सब रेडी
Okay. Please come on the stage, Krishika Di, Khushi Sindhi, and Sonu Das for a group photo. Okay, okay. Okay. Now it's time for cultural competition. Flower decoration. First. Okay, okay. Third, okay. Third position goes to Shaurya House. Please come on the stage. The whole. Oh, check. Now it's over to Humaira.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Ashwini and Dr. Aman Bharat.
कौन है?
Ashwini and
डॉक्टर अश्विनी मैम।
टीचर का नाम दे दिया ना?
नाम क्या? अमन
भारद्वाज.
अमन भारद्वाज, डॉक्टर अश्विनी कुमार एंड डॉक्टर अमन भारद्वाज.
डॉक्टर अश्विनी कुमार
अमन भारद्वाज.
सर दोनों सर हैं।
हाँ, दोनों सर हैं.
स्टार्ट करो।
संस्कृति किसी भी संस्थान की आत्मा होती है और इन प्रतियोगिताओं के माध्यम से हमारे छात्रों ने यह साबित कर दिया है कि जब प्रतिभा को मंच मिलता है तो वह सबसे अधिक चमकती है.
To make this moment even more special, we invite Dr. Ashwini sir and Dr. Aman Bharadwaj sir on the stage to felicitate the students. In flower decoration, third prize goes to Shaurya House. The participants are Swati Kumari, Sneha Chaudhary, Shivajit Seth, Anushka Yadav, Priyani Mandal, Deepika Bera, Devrati Nath, and Manvi Munda. Kindly come on the stage.
Second prize, second position goes to Sputnik House. The participants are Goldie Kumari, S. Pratichi, Arya Pratik Jena, Anjali Kumari Gupta, Bhavya Kumari, Sushri Subhangi, Manisha Kumari, and Jyotirmay Chinara. Sorry. Kindly come on the stage. The first position goes to Agni House. The participants are Pallavi Kumura, Sneha Kundu, Nilima Sahu, Ipsita Pradhan, Hera Barlaskar, Anvesha Kiran Pradhan, Ananya Subhamay Sahu, Jayita Sarkar. Kindly come on the stage. Agni House, kindly come on the stage. Next category we have is mono acting. Please be ready. The participants of mono acting, please be ready. In mono acting, third position goes to Dipanjali Swen of Sputnik House. Second position goes to Dipanvita Bhattacharya of Agni House. And the first position goes to Devasmita Das of Shaurya House. Second position goes to Dipanvita Bhattacharya of Agni House. And the first position goes to Devasmita Das of Shaurya House. The next category we have is group freestyle dance. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I would like to call Deepa ma'am and Varun sir on the stage to felicitate the students. Next category is group freestyle dance. The third position goes to Prithvi House. The participants are Aprajita Hazarika, Mili Das, Ashutosh Bibhar, Subrajit Dishri, Smruti Samarnika Pradhan, Anushka Bora, Sumit Urao, and Madhurika Bariha. Kindly come on the stage. The second position goes to Agni House. The participants are Ipsita Pradhan, Satrupa Mahapatra, Nilima Sahu, Chandni Sharma, Lipsa Priyadarshini Das, Ritik Raj, Ritik Roshan Pal, and Rikan Mahaling. Kindly be ready. And the first